Hey classes, welcome back. It is Monday, May 4th. It's been a beautiful weekend and recording this on Sunday afternoon right now. The sun is shining bright, so I really hope everyone got a chance to get outside a little bit. We are going to continue with our work around our new coming of age independent book and continue making connections to not just our LDG book that we finished, but also what other students in your class are reading currently. And I will talk you through what I'd like you to do for that today. So as always, we're going to begin on our Canvas module. I'm using Core 1 here. Please make sure you're starting every single day on Canvas. You'll have everything you need in the module. I will always post my slides on Classroom if you wanted to go back there and check it out, if you want to use it as a backup, but really everything will be on Canvas for your benefit. So I'm going to start with announcements. On today, May 4th, welcome to Message Back Monday as we respond to some of our students' either videos or written posts from last Friday. You see the daily checklist there under the purple. Watch the mini lesson video, which I'm recording right now, on how to complete today's response. Continue reading your book, and then complete a response on a new Canvas discussions board. And it says in bold to continue through the module for more directions. So you'll find out exactly what I'm looking for and where to post that as you keep going through. I will have live sessions starting today too. This is not required, but if you have any questions around your ELA work, feel free to hop on at those assigned times for your core. And then the week at a glance, if you wanted to get a little preview of what we'll be doing in ELA over the course of the week. That's our announcements page. So we'll keep going here through the module. Today's teaching point is the same as Friday's, that readers use technology to participate in collaborative conversations about books. So Friday was more Flipgrid video based. Today is going to be more using an online discussion board like we've been doing in the past. When I finish recording this video, you'll see it placed there in our mini lesson page. And this is the most important page for today. This is the application activities. This is what you have to do. This is the work you have to do online to make some of those connections with your classmates. So it says first, watch a few Flipgrid videos that your classmates made and decide which one stands out to you. And here's the link to find your class Flipgrid page. Now, I said which one stands out to you. That could be what you decide to respond to, that classmate, which one really stands out to you as a really quality answer. But more specifically, you may want to find which classmate's post you can make a connection with. Maybe there's a similar flawed character. Maybe there's a similar theme. Maybe the setting is taking place during the same time period. So when you're scanning through your classmates' videos, you may want to think about which one is really similar to my current independent book as well. So I'm going to click that. And just like Friday, it'll ask you to click that extra box, take you to the Flipgrid page for the class. See here as I scan down, this is my Core 1. I've got everyone who posted a video. They are all right here for your viewing. And go through a few and just see which one stands out to you and which one you can start to make a connection with. Okay, so that's kind of task number one. Now the other thing, as I go back to that same module application activity page, after I clicked here, I do have in parentheses, some students' technology wasn't working Friday. So here are all the written responses I received. So what I did here is I just created this Google Doc with all the students who didn't do a video one for whatever reason, and that's okay. I just copied and pasted all their answers here too. So if you have a really good friend that you want to respond to, that's on this list, and wrote theirs out instead, you can do one of these. You don't have to respond to one of the video ones. So just another option for you. Okay, and then, so I've gone through that, I've scanned through, and I happen to, as I looked at my teacher Flipgrid page with all the ELA teachers, I happen to really like Mr. Ray Flaps, so that's the one that I'm going to connect to. So if I want to complete that response, I'm going to click on the discussions board for Core 1, and it's going to take me here. And just like with our LDG discussions, it's going to tell you right here in the directions exactly what I'd like you to include in your response. So your response should say, who are you responding to? All right, so you're going to say to blank. In my case, as you can see down here, it's Scott Rayflat. So because we're not responding directly to someone in like a thread, we're going to want to make sure that everyone knows exactly who we're responding to. So you're going to start your post by just doing to, and then a colon, and then the name of the person that you're responding to. And you're going to try to answer at least 2 of these questions. If you can answer all 3, awesome. What sounds interesting about the book that they're reading? How can you connect it to the LDG that you read? And how does it connect to your own independent book? It might be hard to make connections to both the LDG and your independent book, but if you can, that would be awesome. So you can see here in my example post, and yours is going to look just like this. I have 2, Scott Rayflab. Scott, I found it interesting how you described the uncertainty Jay is feeling about not knowing how his cousin died. That's the main story of Scott's book that he's reading. This looming mystery seems like it's really affecting the character. This connects to Paul's mysterious vision impairment in Tangerine and how he only has brief flashbacks about what happened. So there's my response to the LDG. In Friday Night Lights, uncertainty looms over Boobie Miles' life as he questions why God had to curse him with a football injury that destroyed his future, a massive setback in his already changing life. And there's my connection to my independent book, my coming of age book. So you can see I kind of used both this idea of a mysterious thing happening to someone's family or someone's life and connected it to this theme of uncertainty, questioning why things are happening that are painful, that are ominous, that are really destructive, whether it's Paul's vision, Boobie Miles' injury, or the uncertainty, the questions around why Jay's family, from Scott's book, why Jay's family won't tell him why his cousin died. That's the connection I made, that idea of uncertainty throughout the 3 books. And that's it. That is your task for today. So just make sure you're following this protocol here, this example of how to structure your post, what to include in it, and make sure at the top you have the to, the colon, and who you are responding to so that person can know. So now, if Scott should happen, Mr. Rayflab should go on our discussions page. He can look down and see, hey, did anyone respond to my video? Did anyone respond to my post? And he can see exactly if that was the case. Okay? And that's your task for Monday, May 4th. Tomorrow we'll be back by continuing to make some more connections as we work toward a little creative writing at the end of the week. And then next week we'll begin our movie review, which will be a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know.